Tom, you might have heard that here in the year of VDI, no, I know it's not. It's the time of work from home. It's the time of hybrid work, and of course, VMware is active there. This was one of their core offerings for a long, long time. They don't get as much press and coverage, but I think we should talk a little bit about the client solutions. So this week we heard some announcements here, including enhanced digital employee experiences, secure endpoint management, advanced workforce solutions. What's your take on all of these announcements along the client side of VMware?
It's funny because going back to the NSX Plus announcement, they were very clear that they were doing network detection and response, NDR. And if you followed any of the stuff that we've done here at Gestalt IT, especially a great tech talk that we did with Gerard Cavalinas where we talked about XDR, extended detection and response, you're probably wondering, well, why is VMware focusing on NDR when XDR is the new hotness? And the answer is because they don't need to focus on the XDR part of it because of what they're doing with their client offerings. Because they have that capability already built into Horizon Workspace. Because a lot of the things that XDR is trying to do, where it does this cross-correlation and all these other things, a lot of that really happens at the network layer. And so that's what NSX Plus is doing, is it's connecting the Horizon Workspace Management suite into that NDR kind of platform to be able to do a lot of these security enhancements. And I know that a lot of people, it's the year of VDI, right, again, but to me, it's not the VDI part that's magical. It's what you can build the security suite around, because it's so hard to manage client devices because of the breadth of technology that they have. Are your people working off of a Windows laptop, a Mac OS laptop, an iPad, a phone? Are they working with their documents primarily stored in a cloud service somewhere, or are they trying to do them from a local machine and do some kind of a replication? It's enough to make your head spin. But if you're utilizing Horizon as your platform, it doesn't matter what they're doing because it's all presented the same way, and it has a consistent backend that you can use to build on. And I think that that is something that is really important for security experts. It's also very important whenever you look at all the other solutions that kind of integrate into that. Things like HCX with that workload mobility. If that workload is a client device that's somewhere out in the world, whether it's being deployed in an enterprise office or at someone's house, like it has the same consistent performance characteristics and things like that, and they don't have to worry about it. Plus, you can be sure that it's safe and secured, and all the patches are being installed on it, so it doesn't cause a compromise. So yeah, I think that this is kind of one of those things that's still a core offering of what VMware is doing. Even though there's a lot of focus on cloud, people still have to get to the cloud somehow, and I think that that's where those client solutions are going to become a much bigger play, and we'll talk about in just a second how we're going to extend all the way down to where the devices live.